Morning, everybody. How is everybody this morning? I hope all is going well with you. Hope the week is getting off to a good start. Given that it is this time on a Monday, that means it's the long dark. Which, trust me, is a heck of a lot more... I was going to say it's more relaxing than Warframe. It's less frantic than Warframe. But no, actually, now that I think about it, it isn't more relaxing. Actually, it's much more terrifying. Right, so where were we? On Friday, Astrid made it back to the coastal highway, initiated the ammunition trade, which was the entire point of going all the way to Mystery Lake, so that she could hunt ptarmigan for ptarmigan down, and ended up having to shoot a bear, because of course she did. So now I've got a bear stuck out on the ice that I need to recover. And actually, I think I need to go and get the trade, don't I, now that I think about it. Anyway, let's be about this and see how much longer we can keep going. Wow, 183 days into a stalker run. For me, that's pretty good.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Now, what was I doing? Oh, that's right. Oh dear. Do I have a wolf fight coming up? That does look awfully close. Yeah, I think I've got a minor little problem coming up, don't I? I need a new bow. What time of day is it? Oh, I've got loads of time. Why am I stinky? Oh, am I carrying a fish? Why am I stinky? That is an interesting question. What am I carrying? Why am... Oh, I've got bait on me, have I? I do. I have bait. See? No longer stinky. And I've got to quarter that wolf there in the face of them. Yeah, right. Now, as I remember, I think I was heading off. Was I actually going to... I did complete the trade, didn't I? And I think I should be able to pick it up. That's right. I think that's why I brought firewood with me, so that I could light a fire, butcher the bear, take it home. Because I might as well cook it up. Or at least have the meat on me. Yep, that's coming towards me. Great. Yep, at least two of them. Wonderful. Think they might have lost me? Certainly hope so. They are not in a good position. Is that the trader's boat? That's a first. For me. I knew he did have a boat, but I didn't realize that you could actually see it during the day. No, all I've got to do now is survive the unwanted attentions of a pack of wolves that are between me and home. Great. Let's see where they are. Yeah. That is not a good location. Am I gonna have to fight them? They are pretty much in my way. Yeah, I think this is going to turn into a bit of a boondoggle. Yeah. Alright. Oh no, he's had the good sense to run off. And this one has not. Not going to want to do this, are you? That's two. Here I stand in the midst of your enemies, or your friends, I should say. Could have been worse. Well, that's 3 dead wolves. And I think it's going to become 4. May as well get this over with. Four dead wolves. Now, my next problem is whether that bear that resides in that direction is going to come and take notice. I sincerely hope not.
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
Home, James, don't spare the horses. Well, at least the wind is in my favour. I mean, not, it would be better if it was pushing me along, but if the scent of my load is being carried anywhere, it'll be behind me. Oh, you're kidding. I really don't need this. Now that's slightly nerve-wracking, knowing that thing's behind me. And he's coming again. I really don't want to have a third wolf go for me. I mean, those two have enough damage. If I run across the wrong kind of creature on the way home, I could end up dead. And the wise thing to do would be to drop this lot, dash home, he's going to make another go, isn't he?
Stop the bleeding before it gets worse.
That's... Oh, you're kidding me. I am not happy about this. 6 wolves. Not the first time I fought 6 wolves on the ice. There's a bear in exactly the wrong place. I am rapidly dead. Now, what I ought to do, in fact I think I will, is drop this here. And go and reconnoiter.
This'll come in handy.
All right. Here's hoping. And there's a wolf there. Because of course there is. I wonder what the record is for the most wolves killed in a single day. Oh! That was a lot closer than I really wanted.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I'm not sure you can, to be honest. Oh, you know what I can do? May as well grab that stuff and lay it out. I need my bark. Woof. I mean the... this. And I probably need to fix everything, don't I?
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear. Oh yeah, that's a good one.
How much of this did I make? Okay. Right. Still early-ish in the day, too. Not what I planned for the day, I can tell you. Let's see. What have I, excuse me, done to myself? That's good. That's good. Okay, that needs to be fixed. That needs to be fixed. That's good. Alright. Okay, I didn't come off too badly, to be honest. Could have been worse. Could have been substantially worse. Why do I get the feeling I've lost something? Because that looks awfully light. Yeah. That needs to be repaired. Well, not repaired. I mean, I don't think you can repair the bow, can you? No, you can't. I don't need that much meat, but I'm not going anywhere, I can tell you. I need to make more arrows. I kind of do need to start thinking about fixing things, even though I actually kind of got away with that. Do I have... Sorry. Okay, I do have rabbit skins. I do have cured deer hide. Okay, so I can fix things up a bit. I'm going to need more water, which I think I'll do tomorrow. Don't need the rifle ammunition, that's for sure. Well, I do need it, or rather I want it, but... Good morning, Anna. How are you doing? I hope your weekend went well. No, YouTube is being peculiar about things like that. I don't know why. It's irritating. I didn't get a notification either. Yesterday, some people got notifications, some people didn't. Yeah, the weekend went all right, actually. I mean, I did more than I expected. I wasn't expecting to do 3 live streams yesterday, to be honest. I rearranged some of my furniture so that I'm planning to put a green screen behind me there. In order to do that, I'm going to have to move this desk, you can see here, to this side. But in order to do that, I needed to move some stuff back so I could have space. So, yeah. I'm not sure when I'll get the green screen. I'm hoping to do it before Christmas. And then that will fill in the entire area behind me. And that way, all you'll see is me and the chair, I hope. And I can make this transparent, and I don't know whether that's an improvement or not, but it seems to be the thing to do, so I could do that. So it was a moderately productive weekend. Oh, I've got most of my condition back. Look at that. And this morning's Warframe live stream went remarkably well. managed to demonstrate, without actually intending to, just how effective squad cooperation can be in the game. Oh, excuse me. So that was enormously gratifying. It worked out very well indeed. Everyone cooperated. We all worked together to get another person a part they wanted. Yeah, it was actually very good. Let's see. I know I didn't really need to drink that, but yeah, it's going to be a little awkward. I'm so used to having everything over there on my right. I can't really put a green screen on my left for reasons. It makes more sense to put it up against the wall here. So that's what it'll be doing. But this, moving this over is going to be, yeah, moving this over. It's got the room, but it's going to take some adjusting because now everything's going to be over there, including the boom arm here. And I'm hoping it's not going to get in the way too much. I'm not quite sure how that's going to work out. Anyway, we'll see what happens. It's not optimum. I mean, technically, I suppose having a green screen behind you would work better, but actually, no, it has to be against the wall. Yeah. I mean, technically, I could, if I had it closer, I am literally where the desk is rather than against the wall. The problem is finding a small green screen. I don't think they exist. But if I had it closer, I wouldn't need such a big one, so to speak. But I think it's going to have to go against the wall. Which means it's going to be sandwiched in place by my bed, which you can't see, but which is literally right behind me. Right, so we are fit as a fiddle, and now I've got to go and skin wolves. I don't have to skin wolves. I do have to go and skin wolves.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
And I've got to butcher that. Oh, so much to do. And I need a new bow. Oh, grief. And I need more arrows. And there's a wolf waiting for me around here somewhere. And there's a bear. Great. Hey, Donnie. Oh. Ah. Ah! And the bear didn't pay attention. Hello, Peanut. Hello, Lola. I have? Don't have a can on me. Or enough water. Oh, I'm glad Mr. Bear decided he wasn't going to come this way. What happened to my can?
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Right. Now, let's do this again. This time with more emphasis. So, every single animal on the ice, apart from deer, should be safely dead. That was, I think, the 7th wolf. I think that's a personal record. Oh, no, do you know what? I don't think it is necessarily a personal record, the number of wolves killed in one day. I think Bleak Inlet holds that particular record.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Yep, everything decided to come after me. Except the bear over there. And I'm rhyming again. Well, I suppose it's only a matter of time. Yeah, I think I probably killed more timber wolves in Bleak Inlet the first time I went there. Because I think there was something like 8 in around the cannery. And I think I ended up shooting them all, maybe. But on this area, yeah. Brother. Last I checked, incidentally, I had 298 subscribers. I should have 299, but somebody unsubscribed. So out of 7 dead wolves, I found 3 3 of them. Oh, there's the bear. Heading in a direction I do not wish him to. I really do not want him heading that way. I don't know whether you saw him. He was right ahead of me up on the road, on the road, probably heading that way, which is not what I want. Because if I go straight at this point, there's a very good chance I will encounter him, her, or it. I doubt it's an it. Tempting to stop here, do some fishing. Wait for wait for it to clear out the way. Well, at least I've got the pelts for my next trade. But, it is daft. The other 4 sort of all scampered off somewhere. Yeah. It's also a safe option too, because I do have wood here, so... Oh, look at that! I left a can. Oh, grief, excuse me. Gesundheit. Oh, yes, that's what we like. Yeah, 26 charcoal. I think that's excessive.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry. Not in this playthrough, no. No, I've made them before.
I do certainly see the value, but to be honest with you, if I'm coming out here, I'm probably going to spend some quality time here. So,
Come on, little fire. It's dusk, so I can't be far behind.
no, I haven't done that yet. I should.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Right, see if we can get through the night without undue incident. Various definitions of undue incidents. Nothing like a plus 10 degrees centigrade warmth bonus. Oh, please. It's doing that whole ominous thing again. Oh, I saw the trader's boat, by the way. When I went to pick up the rifle ammunition, there was a boat sitting offshore. First time.
Looks like I made it through another night.
Yep, you certainly did. Yeah, I couldn't. For some reason, I came down the hill and it's like, oh, there's a boat. Makes you want to sort of wave and say hello. Well, it sort of lets you know that you're not alone in the wilderness. Right. Now I've got a bear to cook. I don't want... Oh, that was weird. Excuse me a second. Oh, my mouse is off the screen. Give me a second. I've got to fix the screen. I do apologize. I hate it when that happens. Right. So I've got to fix everything, cook everything. Ugh. At least everything's dead out here. Oh, wait a minute. The wolf over here isn't. Is he? I can't remember now. I can't remember. This wolf is probably still alive, isn't it? No. I killed him, didn't I? I can't remember. I've killed so many wolves during this live stream. I can't remember where they all were. Ah. Home sweet home. Amongst the festering remnants of all the dead animals. So, I suppose I need to cook up some of the bear, don't I?
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
So, did anybody get to watch the prologue go way back ASMR yesterday? It didn't quite work out as I anticipated. Let's put it that way. I wasn't expecting it to be quite so dark at night. And I definitely didn't expect that the seasons would change, which was interesting. Where's the cooking slot? Place. Oh.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
I can fix the hacksaw. If you want rain noises, I think my Minecraft live stream is probably better. It's more consistent and coherent. Doesn't sound too bad. Looks fairly good too. But
Come on, little fire. Come on. I'm not sure I can carry much more.
here I stand above my meat pile.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
That's weird. That's not weird. My bad. I thought something was weird when it wasn't. Yeah, it's not the most effective ASMR, I think. Too dark at night.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Why doesn't the trapper demand cooked bear meat? Because I can provide that. So at least I've got some stuff to do once this is over. Fix my clothes. Make another bow.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Become more paranoid. Sit atop my throne of meat. Which sounds slightly creepy when I think about it. Anybody got any cooking tips today? I mean, of the 16 people watching, many of them may not be aware that this is also a cooking channel in which I do nothing and the people watching provide useful recipes and post them on Discord. And we talk about cats.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I'm starting to really hate having to cook up bears.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Ooh, that sounds good. I don't think I've ever had lemon drop cookies. What are lemon drop cookies? Do you make cookies and drop lemons on them? Sorry, that's a really, really bad joke. I apologize. I'm deeply ashamed. Just how appalling that joke was. You know, there's room for a third pot on here. There really is. If we just rearrange these things a little bit. Oh, okay. No actual dropping of... No actual dropping of lemons, then.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I wonder if I can drop.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, I'm fine with that. My Discord is as much a place for people to have a general chat and get together as it is about me or the Long Dark. In fact, it's not really about me at all. Ah! Blast. I'm an idiot.
Come on, little fire. Perfect.
Right, got some water for a while.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Yeah, I know. I ought to be a little bit more proactive about updating people, but to be honest, when I go through those periods where I just don't feel like doing streaming, I don't even switch on the computers. Well, I don't switch. Yeah, in fact, this one is often off as well. I just complete break from going online. Right, talking about breaks, I need to take a quick break. I will be back in a couple of minutes. Oh, that's true. It is a little difficult. Right, I will be back in a couple of minutes. I'll see you then. Thank you, Anna. Right, what am I doing? Oh, today is I ought to cook up the rest of the bear, shouldn't I? Ah, okay. Let's go cook up the rest of the bear.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Bear, repair. Bear, repair, and make a bow. I couldn't find a way to make that last one rhyme. For which I should probably be grateful. Well, that's far too much water. What am I doing carrying that much? My mathematics is obviously bad. Right. I need firewood.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I think my son's much better at mathematics than I ever was. I thought I had... Where's the other... Oh, there it is. Eh. Oh. Why doesn't it have a harvest all? That would make life so much easier. The simple stuff, I don't have too much of a problem with that. But then, you know, I did go on to be a software engineer of sorts and systems engineer, so... And that's all the bear. How many bears have I killed around here now? 5? 6?
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, well, I wasn't going anywhere today anyway. Well, and this has been probably quite a boring live stream for everybody, but it has actually been quite useful. Right, now, bow.
I'm not sure I can carry much.
Where am I putting my stuff? Oh, come on. I know I've got maple stick somewhere. Please don't tell me. Batching arrow shafts. Where, oh where, have my arrow shafts, my maple sticks gone? Oh, there we go. Right. Just waiting for cabin fever to hit me now. Of course it will. Just a sort of FYI, but on the weekend of the 13th and the 14th, I'm probably going up to Cumbria to visit my mother before Christmas. So on the evening of the 13th, I don't see how there can be a live stream unless I do something to Twitch or something, but it won't be the long dark or anything because all I'll have is a tablet with me. Be back on the 14th. Don't know whether there'll be a live stream on the evening of the 14th, just so people can mentally mark their calendars if that's what you wish. Oh, you're kidding me. Of course not, no. No kidding involved at all. Oh, it's not that far, to be honest with you. Train ride. Actually, it's 2 train rides, but who's counting? Right, that's the bow done. Time to fix things. I'm gonna need some rabbit skins. And I'm gonna need the deer skin. And I might need the wolf pelt. Right, let us now fix my clothing after the depredations of the bears. Sorry, wolves. I got really lucky with that, to be honest. Oh, I'm sure I will. That's new, that's new, that's new. That's good. That's good. Those are all right for a bit. Okay, that's all sorted. Oh, I forgot. I have a spare coat. The dewing simulator. Yes. Sewing simulator. Cooking simulator. Hiking simulator. Well, it could be worse, I suppose. Right. Oh, actually, I can put away that. Fletching simulator. Yep, and making water. Fluffy. Have I run out of crow feathers? You're kidding me. How did I run out of crow feathers? Where did I put all my crow feathers? I can't believe I ran out of crow feathers. Where did I put my feathers? Oh, I already had arrow shafts. Of course I did. Where's... Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, I know I had crow feathers. I thought I had them on me, though, that was all. handcart?
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Where's the door? There we go. Wow. Yeah, I found them. I know I had them. Oh. Well, they weren't actually in the lockers. They were in the other workbench drawer, I think, weren't they? Oh, I can't remember now. Yes, probably. But it's been 5 seconds and I can't remember where I actually found them. Who would have thunk it? Fix clothes, make new bow, make new arrows. Get some rest. Heal up from wolf attacks.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Eat some fish. Oh, okay. I don't remember. It's terrible. And then spend the day making more arrows. Yay! Fixed all my arrows. Well, not fixed. Remanufactured. Oh, there's always things I forget. I can't remember any of the lore behind Warframe. And I didn't skip past the quest, the stuff they put in the quests. Right. That's going to be need fixing at some point. Looks like I've got about 20 rounds of rifle ammunition. Okay, this is all cured. Which is good, because I'm going to need that. I still need more deer skins, unfortunately, but
I think I can use this.
there's a positive slick of meat.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I spend too much time in Warframe. I've literally said right to myself in Warframe, right, I need to find this part. Go off to find the part, and then I forget which part it was I was looking for and had to go back and check. Oh, it's that. Right, what are we doing? Oh, my heart nearly stopped, you silly dear. Because I wondered if you were the moose. So, let's see. I've got food, a plethora of it. I have water. I have deceased wolves aplenty somewhere. I have a fresh bow and 16 arrows. My wolf kill total is 88, which I think is more than everything else combined, except for fish. Bears killed is now up to 9. Oh, I still haven't got the crouch thing going for me. Oh, it's getting freezing cold out here. No, it's not. I'm getting tired. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong one. I should shoot that just for the deerskins, but I can't. I'm not sure I can bring myself to. Because unless it does something silly like charge straight at me. Okay, any blobs on the ice? Wow, that's a weird wind noise. Oh, grief. Why is her stomach growling? She's... No, I didn't see any blobs. I really do need the deerskins, unfortunately, but so at some point I'm going to have to fix the travois. That'll take up a deerskin. The deerskin pants are going to need fixing soon-ish. That'll take up 1, so then I'll be back down to 0. And I don't want to go that way because I might have to shoot another bear. So, what am I going to do? Actually, I tell you what, if there is another trade with, if there's another, hmm? Oh, I see what you mean. Yes, well, when you bear in mind that she has a predominantly meat diet, that's not particularly healthy. Meat and pinnacle peaches. The food of kings. How did I miss? Very easily. That one's actually in a pretty good location, because if it runs that way, it gets stuck around the rocks. So now, of course, I'm starting to think, okay, let's head to Bleak Inlet. Do I want to go to Bleak Inlet? Woodworking tools. It's worth the trip to Bleak Inlet just to get the woodworking tools, it has to be said. Do I need to take a rifle with me?
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Alright, what would I shoot with a rifle in Bleak Inlet? Last time I was there, I didn't see any moose. I know there are moose in Bleak Inlet, but don't think there are any in the immediate region of the cannery. The only reason for the rifle is the bears. But don't really need a rifle for bears anymore, so the next problem is, okay, I can take sulfur with me, I can take charcoal with me. I do not recall seeing any stump remover, so if I wanted to use the reloading bench, I would need to trust that I can find stump remover in Bleak Inlet, and I think there is some. I can get lead there because there's enough cars that I can do it, but I've got the other problem that I have to shoot a bunch of timber wolves. Oh yes, I mean, to be honest with you, there's no, there seems to be little difference shooting the bear with a wolf, or shoot a bear with a wolf. Yeah, shooting a bear with the rifle or the bow seems to have pretty much the same effect. And I've shot the moose with the bow as well, which took 3 arrows, 4 arrows. So don't need the rifle for that. So in any sort of, oh whoop, something's coming at me situation, the bow is going to be as useful as the rifle. I almost don't need the rifle anymore, do I? Although if I saw the cougar, I would want a rifle. Is there a cougar in Bleak Inlet? It would be just great if I made my way down from, climbed down from the ravine and then ran across a cougar. But yes, I am now thinking about going to Bleak Inlet. I don't like that. It's not it's not Bleak Inlet itself per se that bothers me. It's the coming back, because you have to do those yeah, but again, I don't have a particular need for the rifle, do I? Not if the bow's as effective. I mean, it's nice to have. Mm. So let me see. Okay, now let me just talk this out to myself. The thing I don't like about Bleak Inlet is the climb back out, because that's killer. Climbing down is not a problem, it's climbing back out that's the problem. And I can only have a limited amount of stuff. So technically what I ought to do is, now I have food in the ravine, so that's not a problem if I need to stop there. If I make it down to if I make it my way down the first climb, there's places to stay, and I could probably hunt up there, because I know there are wolves. So, because last time I didn't leave any food on the plateau between the first climb and the second climb. I think, if memory serves, I only made up the second climb because I used a stim, which I would definitely do again if necessary, but you know what I mean. Yeah, you can get out by going round through the Forlorn Muskeg. Hmm. I think that's the other way out. And I've done that, and I'd rather do the climb than make my way round to Forlorn Muskeg, then make my way round the central bit to Mystery Lake, cross over to Mystery Lake, come back through. Yeah. Honestly, I don't want to go anywhere near Forlorn Muskeg, because the chances are I'd have. I mean, if I have to sleep out in, it's a case of which is easier. If I exit through Forlorn Muskeg, I don't have to worry about carrying too much. But then you've got a longer trek. Ooh, one of the things about going out through Forlorn Muskeg is you do encounter more wolves, I think. So 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Yeah, no, one of my interloper, one of my stalker runs started in Bleak Inlet and exited into Forlorn Muskeg. That was one of those where I sort of clung on by the skin of my teeth for ages, until I died in a blizzard. Yeah, I haven't had a lot of luck in Forlorn Muskeg. So, and yeah, it's. I would actually, do you know what? I would probably do the climb down, see what conditions are like. Because last time in Voyager mode, getting down to Bleak Inlet was straightforward. So, and coming back out was just those two climbs, which I know how to do. That's not a problem. It's this time is there going to be anything new in that region? I think that's where we're going to head next. Not today, however. But I think this week at some point I am going to end up going to Bleak Inlet, if only to get the woodworking tools. Yeah. Some people like forlorn muskeg. They're mad. Yeah, it's actually too late, fortunately, for me to get thinking about heading to Forlorn Muskeg right now. But
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
come tomorrow, somebody give me an excuse not to go. If I get another trade, I won't go. I'll do the trade first and then go. That'll be my excuse. But it doesn't look with this weather like we're going to get a trading opportunity tonight. I don't need to. I've got meat in the ravine. Remember? I took venison with me. So I could... Yeah. Well, no, that's actually... I'd have to climb back up for that, but... Oh, I'm not going in this weather. No, that's a given.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Do you know what we might do is this evening is sleep out in the car to well, it doesn't really matter, does it? Let me start thinking about it. I might need to do a bit of a sojourn on the plateau between the two climbs. That would allow me to put food there so that I can climb up that first one. I've got supplies, I can heal up, go for the second climb. I've got the ravine, I've got food there. It's a shame you can't just drop a packet of meat over the side of the cliff. Because that would make sense, sort of. What would I need to do? I would leave most of my ammunition behind, for starters. I don't actually have a huge amount of work to do there. I mean, it's the woodworking tools I'm really after, to be honest. I'm very tempted, you know, to do a rush. Go there for the woodworking tools, get out. Because I don't have a huge... I don't have a lot of... Yeah, because I don't have a lot... Look, I've got... Yes, I've used up 35 rounds of pistol ammunition. I've got 120 odd left. I've got 128 rounds. I've got 20 rounds of rifle ammunition and another 20 I can reload. I think that's right. Yeah, so I've got 10 rounds. I've got a loaded rifle. And 11 rounds of rifle ammunition. So I've already got 21 rounds. I've got 21 rounds of rifle ammunition. That's a lot. going to drop off half this slot. Won't need to take those. Wouldn't need to take the ptarmigan down, even though that's pretty light. Excuse me a second. Itch where I can't quite reach. Yeah, no, I don't. Which is kind of weird when you think about it, but no, I seem to have graduated away from the rifle. I mean, I really don't need to use the pistol that much anymore, to be honest. It's useful for wolves. You can get more than one shot off fairly quickly. It has to be said. So there is that. No, I won't take the rifle. That'll save some weight. I think last time I took a rifle, didn't I? I'm going to be going a lot, for which I apologize. Okay. I can't think of any reason not to go to Bleak Inlet for the woodworking tools, to be honest with you. Only problem is the cannery, which I can shoot up. That's the main problem. But I've got the bow, I've got the pistol, I'm going to be carrying 70 rounds of ammunition on me. No. Yeah, 70 rounds. Which is more than enough. And if I literally make a quick dash in, quick dash out, well, apart from the bit where I've got to sort of resupply on the plateau. Or I could just use a stim to make the second climb, you know. I could always do that. And I will have a stim with me. Don't take the pot, take a can. That'll save a bit of weight. Okay. And I need... Now, one of the problems, of course, is that I think there's 10 kilos of salt in the cannery. And there's no way I'm getting 10... Yes, I could get 10 kilos of salt back here, but I'd have to go up and down that blasted... those climbs a couple of times, and I really, really, really don't feel like doing that. Well, this isn't the best weather to be going out hiking in either, so I've got that excuse for tomorrow. My major concern, of course, will be that blasted bear. That is really in an awkward place. Well, okay, while I cogitate and try and find an excuse not to go to Bleak Inlet tomorrow, I am going to go and get some lunch, I think. So the Long Dark will be back tomorrow. Yeah, this is true. I've already got salt at the mine. I think I do at any rate. Yeah, I do. I did harvest the salt in the mine, so yeah, I've got that. So the Long Dark will be back tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. I say this for the benefit of the 54 people watching. Hello, 54 people watching. If any of you would like to leave a like and a subscribe, that would really help. If half of you subscribe, that would put me well on the way past 300. Just saying. And obviously, as I always say, I'll be back this evening at 7 p.m. for Warframe. Again, Greenwich Mean Time. All times Greenwich Mean Times. So, see you tomorrow, Anna. See you tomorrow, Dani. Bye, Lola. Bye, Peanut. Behave yourselves. Don't give your mum too much trouble. Thank you, everybody, for watching. It's much appreciated. I hope you all have a good day, and I will see you all next time.